Today, we're putting the 4 ways to move your business state to state under the microscope, so you can figure out which one is right for you. So you're thinking about relocating your LLC. Maybe you're chasing better tax incentives, a bigger market, or hey, maybe it's just a personal move and you want your business to come with you. Whatever the reason, you've got a big choice to make. The tricky part is picking the right method, because trust me, they are not all created equal. Each one comes with its own set of costs, complexities, and legal consequences. So today, we're putting all of them to the test in a head-to-head review. We're going to break down each option, look at its real-world performance, and give you our final verdict. This video contains affiliate links. I have a relationship with the brands in this video and earn a referral fee when you shop through the links in the description below. Before we dive into the exact methods to move your business, let's talk about legal continuity. You absolutely cannot transfer an LLC across state lines by simply updating your mailing address. Most people try to do exactly that, or they completely mess up the domestication paperwork, and that is why they end up paying double state taxes or losing their corporate veil entirely. Your business needs a clean, legally compliant, state-to-state transition. That's where Busy comes in. Busy is the absolute best service out there to handle your entire LLC transfer. Instead of drowning in complex state laws, they do the heavy legal lifting for you, preparing your foreign qualification or domestication filings, providing your legally required new registered agent, and keeping your business history intact so you don't have to start over. This is non-negotiable if you want to keep your personal assets protected while moving. Use my link in the description below to get your LLC transfer handled seamlessly through Busy today and unlock exclusive discounts and perks. Get that handled first. First up, we have domestication. This one's often called the simplest and most seamless way to make a move, and honestly, for good reason. The magic word here is continuity. With domestication, you're basically just changing the state law that governs your company. The business itself, its history, its tax ID, its bank accounts, all its contracts, it just continues on without a single interruption. The process itself is pretty direct. First, and this is the absolute deal breaker, you have to verify that both your current state and your new state have laws that actually allow for this. If they do, great. Then you draft a formal plan, get your members to approve it, and finally, you file the right paperwork with both states to make it official. So, here's the bottom line. Domestication's biggest pro is massive. You maintain complete business continuity. It's the cleanest and most cost-effective option for a permanent move. The con? It's just as big. If either state doesn't allow it, this method is completely off the table. Okay, let's move on to our next contender. It's dissolution and reformation. And if domestication is like changing your address, this is like doing a full factory reset on your business. And I mean that literally. With this method, you are formally shutting down your LLC in your old state and starting a brand new one from scratch. All the old company's assets and liabilities have to be completely settled before the new one can even begin. The process here is extensive. It starts with a formal vote to dissolve. Then you get into the winding down phase, paying off every single debt, notifying creditors, and distributing any leftover assets. Only after you file the official articles of dissolution can you even start the process of forming a completely new LLC. Now, the idea of a clean slate sounds nice, right? The new LLC starts fresh with no inherited liabilities. But wow, the cons are huge. You lose all your business history and continuity. That means getting a new tax ID, reestablishing every single contract, license, and bank account. It's a mountain of administrative work and is usually the most expensive and disruptive option out there. Our third contender is the merger. You can think of this as a more sophisticated and definitely more complex option that's really useful when domestication isn't on the table. Here's how it works. You create a brand new LLC in your target state, and then your old LLC is legally absorbed into the new one. By law, all of the old company's assets, properties, and even its liabilities automatically transfer to the new surviving entity. The process kicks off by creating that new LLC. From there, the most vital piece of paper is the plan of merger, which details exactly how the two will combine. That plan has to be approved by the members before you file the official articles of merger. Once you do that, the old LLC legally ceases to exist. So, what's the verdict? A merger is a powerful way to preserve your business's history and continuity when domestication isn't an option. But, and this is a big but, this is a heavyweight legal move. It can get expensive, and it's complex enough that it often requires professional legal help to get it done right. All right, finally, let's look at something that isn't really a move at all, but it's part of the same conversation. We're talking about foreign qualification. This is the go-to choice for businesses that are expanding into a new state. Maybe you want to test the waters without committing to a full relocation. You're not moving your LLC's home, you're just giving it permission to do business in a second location. The upside is pretty clear. It's the standard and simplest way to grow into new territories. The trade-off, though, is that it's not a real move. Your LLC is now legally active in 2 places, which means, yep, double the compliance work. You're paying fees, filing reports, and maintaining a registered agent in both states. Okay, we've reviewed the specs on all 4 options. Now it's time to put them side by side and see how they really stack up. Looking at this chart, the trade-offs become crystal clear. Domestication is the obvious winner on simplicity and cost, if it's available. Dissolution is the polar opposite. It's the only one where you lose continuity, and it ranks high on both complexity and cost. Merger and foreign qualification, they sit right in the middle, preserving continuity but with higher complexity and ongoing costs. So, here's our final recommendation. There is no single best option. The right choice depends entirely on your business goals. For a clean, permanent move, domestication is your top pick, hands down. For expansion, it's foreign qualification. A merger is your powerful but complex backup plan. And dissolution, that should be your absolute last resort. Each of these paths has clear benefits and some very real drawbacks. Understanding the differences and carefully planning your transfer is the absolute key to a successful transition for your business. Thanks for watching The Explainer.